What if I could tell you a few simple changes that would make you look younger, feel younger, avoid about 70% of the diseases that will kill you before your time, and actually add up to 14 good years to your life? I know it sounds like sort of late night TV hyperbole, but it's not. Something called the Danish twin study established that only about 10% of how long the average person lives is dictated by our genes. The other 90% for the average person within certain biological limits is dictated by our lifestyle. So the whole premise of our Project Blue Zones is if we can isolate the optimal lifestyle of longevity, we can come up with a formula for longevity. But what is the optimal lifestyle of longevity? Truth is, there's a lot of confusion. We've heard about the Atkins diet, the South Beach diet. There's all these great organic products represented here. You'll hear one set of news from Oprah, one set of suggestions from Dr. Oz, another one from our gym, another one from Canyon Ranch. What is the true secret to longevity? Well, what we've done over the past 7 years is teamed up with National Geographic and the National Institute on Aging to take an evidence-based meta-look at the question of longevity. We found 4 demographically confirmed areas where people either have a life expectancy of about 10 years greater than Americans, they have a centenarian rate of 10 to 20 times greater than we do in America, or they have the lowest rate of middle-age mortality, which is really the most interesting things. For people our age, what little area are people going to live the longest, factoring out infant mortality? And then we brought in, I think, the world's best experts to look at each of these cultures, to distill down exactly what they are doing, to tease out the factors that correlate with longevity with an effort to come up with a cross-cultural distillation. We think the result amounts to a de facto formula for longevity, and I'm going to tell you that formula. But first, I'd like to debunk some popular myths. And the first one is, if you try really hard, you can live to age 100. Sorry, you probably can't. There are about 75,000 centenarians in America right now. And doing very rough math, even though it's the fastest growing demographic in America right now, centenarians, our chances individually of reaching age 100 in this country are about 1 out of 1,000. Not very good. The truth of the matter is, we're all mammals. And whether you're a mouse, an elephant, or a human being in between, we're genetically programmed to reach the age of something called procreative success. Not the kind we saw when we were in college, but this is the type that biologists refer to, that means getting our genes into the next generation and then making sure our offspring get in the generation after that, getting our genes downstream. Evolution programs for optimizing our bodies to make sure we hit procreative success, but there's nothing in the program that favors longevity. As far as we know right now, the human body, the average human body, is programmed to hit age 90 or 95. So if you make it to age 100, you've won the genetic lottery. Which brings us to our next myth. There are all kinds of things. You watch late night TV. There are creams that make our skin younger. There are pills we can take to stop our aging, coral calcium, hormonal interventions, genetic interventions. The truth of the matter is there are hundreds of things that age us. Think about it. Deprive your brain of oxygen for just 3 minutes, those brain cells die and they never come back.